bracelet, Champel figured. It had to mean the bulky thing on his wrist. He glanced around and looked at everybody else as well, and come to much the same conclusion. The rules of the game is simple. Leave the ship alive. It's hidden, but next one can be found. Seek your way out. Seek a door that carries a 9. Chappelle breathed into the litter. Just a long moment of silence, and then the speaker cracked the rifle once more. There's one last thing I must tell you. As you know, Atsumize, the ship is again to sink. On April 19th, April 14th, 1912, the famous ocean liner, the Titanic, crashed into an iceberg. After remaining afloat for 2 hours and 40 minutes, it sank beneath the waters of the North Atlantic. I'll give you more time. 9 hours. That is the time you'll be given to make your escape. Voice finished. The speaker went at you, silent. Sound of a bell tolling that echoed through the hall. Came from the dance hall adjacent to the stairwell. Took those simple on the stairs from mere moment to trace the sound to a unique clock bit in the wall. 7, 8, 9. So the 9th bell faded away. The 10th never came. I mean, that time was 9 o'clock. It was 9 o'clock in the evening. Jibble peered out the window of the cell. He'd seen nothing but blackness. It had to be night time. If that was the case, then they would need to escape by 6 a.m. the following day. Now it is time. Let our game begin. I wish you all the best of luck. The speaker went silent and did not speak again. So he would speak with language coarse enough to embarrass a sailor, but the rest of Chappelle's companions were silent, deep in thought. Chappelle, too, was consumed by his thoughts. There was a great deal he didn't understand. Who was Zero? Who was the nunnery game? Why had he chosen to make them a part of it? Was he a criminal who took delight in playing with his victims? Or did he have some other purpose? Why had Chappelle been chosen as part of this insane game? Why didn't any of them been chosen? One question was foremost on his mind. The cane. He had not seen her since elementary school. Why had she appeared now? Coincidence? No, that seemed impossible. There'd be a reason. He knew what it might be, but there had to be a reason. Very well. Lion's voice seemed unusually loud in this silence. Standing around here won't do us any good. Let's get moving, don't you think? Get moving? Are you planning to open the number of doors? Hey, wait! Don't tell me you're actually going to do this. Do what the Zero says. No, that's not what I mean. Lion shook his head, mildly annoyed. I'm saying, let's find another way. So, we haven't examined this place yet. What? So investigation finished, all 9 people returning where they left one another. The result of all their work was nothing. They're completely sealed in. Their hard work had gone completely to waste, however. There are no other things that they discovered the ship parts they could reach. Seems they were confined to decks A through C. She didn't go as far down as they could be able to go, however. Reason being, there's water there. His C deck, D deck, was completely submerged. Strangely enough, the water reached no higher than D deck. The flow had been stopped somehow, evidenced by the surface of the walker on D deck was evidently smooth as glass. Hence he knelt down and gently drew his hand across it. Perhaps this Zero fellow has used some sort of remote control to seal a watertight door lower down. So the time limit was 9 hours. Whereas this water won't rise for 9 hours. You're saying we won't sink till then? Well, that may be a little too optimistic. No point to wishful thinking. Ask last group voices. Voices, you need voices. There were 3 doors on the C deck. A single door jutted off to the side with 2 more on the wall facing the central staircase. And then my numbers of eradication devices. They were, however, locked like the other doors. With how much they pushed and shoved, the doors refused to move. On the mountain, an alliance was against them a few times, but to no avail. The door in the back had a keyhole. But there was a strange mark in the shape of a circle surrounding a dot. There are 2 doors on the C deck as well, but they're elevators, and you had a button next to the upside down triangle. You tried pushing the button. No response. Apparently there is no power button to the elevators. The left of the elevators with a card reader. The card reader also had a strange mark on it. Look at that lowercase h with a dash across the upper stem of the H. Just stared at it for a while. This is a symbol for Saturn. It's an astrological symbol. Then the mark on the other door, I think that was the sun symbol. The same symbols on A deck. There's a door on either side of the stairs. The door on the left had a keyhole with a similar symbol engraved on it. There's an Earth symbol. The horizontal line is the equator, and the vertical is the prime meridian. So we looked up at the ceiling. There's a great circle cut in it, perhaps from a skylight or a glass dome, but it filled with a gargantuan metal plate. The metal looked very solid. Anything short of explosive charge was unlikely to damage it. There were several windows along both sides of the ship, or at least there had been. They too were covered in metal plates. In other words, we're trapped. All the exits go nowhere. Phil was not happy. Lewis Pinker spoke up. Well, I'm sure they go somewhere. We just can't open them. The mountain spoke. You don't know what? You don't know that. For all we know, all this open to walls. Take this in circles. Let's not agree. No, I'm sure they go somewhere. Otherwise, what point would there be? And we can open them. Well, 2 of them at least. Yeah, the numbered doors. In the numbered doors, all eyes turned towards the door with the numbers on them. The atmosphere in the room grew tense. Hey, wait a minute. I think I said this earlier, but I don't think we should do that. I have to be put in front of the doors and to block them. We have to be crazy to open these doors. If we do that, we're doing exactly what Zero wants us to do. So everyone began to speak at once. I agree. I don't. That's a terrible idea. We should keep going. We should stay here. We don't have any other way to open any of these other doors. We should just wait. Someone's bound to come find us. We don't have time for that. In 8.5 hours, the ship is going to sink. Claimer voices made it next to impossible to determine who was saying what. The arguments grew more and more intense until people were shouting and screaming at one another. The building remained silent, but last he could take no more. Hey! Hey, shut up! They all fell silent, and all eyes turned to Japel. Felt there burning into him, but he refused to flinch. But we're trying to decide where we're going to go. There's something else we gotta do. What's that? We need to exchange information. We don't know anything about each other. I just want to know who you guys are. Who are you, where you came from, and why you ended up here. Don't tell me you aren't curious too. They were silent. Some of them looked the other way, or bit their lip, or crossed their arms, and stayed at the ceiling. But one of them spoke up. It was a king. I agree. I think Jumpy is right. Jumpy? Oh, I'm sorry, I'm talking about him. I just call him Jumpy. His name is Japel. George or Japel. We're childhood friends. Went to the same elementary school. Wait, stop! Don't tell us stuff we didn't ask you about. He's probably watching us right now. What are you gonna do if he's listening in? Would that be bad? Hell yeah, it would. We didn't know how much that bastard knows about us. Maybe he's picked a bunch of random people to kidnap. If that is the case, then be dangerous to let him know too much. Zero knows who we are. We can go after our families. Maybe he'd tell us we had to get him to do stuff, you know. But we still need to know what our names are. It's gonna be hard to talk to each other if we don't have names.